Thank you, Mr. President.
1 minute, Senator Abaribe. Don't rush. Don't rush. In line with our rules, Senator Abaribe has proposed that we should go ahead and vote. So those... SARS. Abbas, Osho, Baba. Now, gentlemen, this is the beauty of democracy. Therefore, Senator Abaribe has proposed that we should go ahead and vote. And for me, I think we should do so that everybody can answer his father's name. Abaribe, are you still insisting we vote?
Thank you, Mr. President. Motion.
Any seconder? Point of order. Okay. In the absence of any seconder, we'll go ahead and vote. Order, please. Okay, Senator Abaribe. Unfortunately for you, the distinguished colleagues are saying there is no seconder, and that you can withdraw.
It is not possible. A point of order does not require a seconder. It doesn't require a seconder.
Okay. We have not finished. We have a point of order. We have not finished. We have a point of order. We have not finished. We have not finished with the point of order. Okay, distinguished colleagues, Senator Abaribe has indicated that he has withdrawn his point of order calling for votes for division. So, Senator Alero, I think we should indulge him. I want to plead with all of you. Okay. Senator Ningi, well guided. So the slip that we should go ahead and do division, which he has withdrawn now, is hereby upheld. Page 1495. Point of order, Senator Goje.
By the indulgence of the Senate and the leave of the President of the Senate, a senator may make a personal explanation, although there will be no question before the Senate. But no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor may debate arise upon the explanation. The terms of the proposed statement shall be submitted in detail to the President of the Senate when his leave to make it is sought.
Senator Goje, because you have not submitted
of the representative will of the people will always act in consonance with the wishes and aspirations of the people, being an embodiment of the representative will of the people. Mr. President, this amendment that is sought is to bring our laws that we are making, is to make it autochthonous, to make it a replica of the wishes and aspirations of the people. That is the reasoning behind this amendment. Thank you, sir.
He's saying that...
Mr. President...
Sorry, let me guide the Senate. What I understood...
Point of order.
What he proposed in the last sitting was the use of the word transfer, not transmit. And I think you came to me and asked me what was that? What is that? He said transfer instead of transmit. So he came to me and mentioned the fact that he would like to propose a motion to ensure that he changes that word. But I was asking the clerk that it looks like even the clerk did not reflect it in the votes.
Okay. Mr. President,
So
the amendment I'm proposing.
go ahead with the.
Huh? That is the motion. That the presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each polling unit to IREP portal, and such transmission shall be done after the prescribed Form EC8A has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling unit. Provided that if the electronic transmission of the result fails as a result of communication failure and it becomes impossible to transmit the result contained in Form EC8A, signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling unit, the Form EC8A shall, in such a case, be the primary source of correlation and declaration of results. That is the amendment sought to be made in this motion.
Thank you. Yes, Senator. Senator, I'll repeat. If his voice, Senator Goje, if his voice is not loud enough, I told Senator Abamoro to second the motion, and I will repeat the motion before I put it to vote. Senator Abamoro, please second.
I want to say this is the beauty of democracy. Senator Mongono made a proposal in the last session, and today he has come with a substantive motion that he wants to amend, rescind the proposal that he made in the last plenary, which was taken. I therefore second the motion that he be allowed to.
What is the motion? What motion? What is the motion? Tell us. Oh, yes.
If you allow him, he will tell you.
Tell us.
And so I second the motion.
Which motion? What motion?
That
what motion is it?
the motion to resolve it to the committee of the whole.
This is the motion. This is the motion. It's very simple. If you disagree with him, move your counter motion. So if you agree with him, you agree with me when I put the votes. When I ask for the votes, when I ask for your consent, let me read the motion. His earlier motion, which passed in our last sitting, he has sought to rescind that. That is in respect of section 60, subsection 3. And this is what he's proposing. That the presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each polling unit to the IREF portal. And such transmission shall be done after the prescribed Form EC8A has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling units, because sometimes you don't see any polling agent. Provided that if the electronic transmission of the result fails, if it fails as a result of communication failure, in other words, maybe network or otherwise, and it becomes impossible to transmit the result electronically in Form EC8A, signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling units. The Form EC8A shall in such a case be the primary source of collation and declaration of results. Distinguished colleagues, if anybody has a counter motion, you move it later. But in the meantime, those in support of the motion as enunciated by Senator Mongunu and seconded by Senator Bamoro, say aye. Aye. And those again say nay. Nay. The ayes have it. Yeah, point of order.
My name is Abaribe, and I represent Abia South. My point of order is Order 72, Mr. President.
Order, please. My mic is not working. Order.
All the extra. I'm still standing on my point of order.
Order, please. Order, please.
No.
Page 1483. Page 1484, 1485. Page 1486.
Can you take your seat, please? Take
Order.
Take your seats.
Professor Ani, take your seat.
Senator Yunus, take your seat.
1489.
Senator Karimi, take your seat.
Page 1490.
Take your seat. Take your seat, Mr. President.
Page 1491.
Point of order, Mr. President.
Page 1492. Page 1493.
Point of order, Mr. President. Point of order.
1494.
Point of order, Mr. President. Point of order.
Page 1495.
Point of order, Mr. President. Point of order.
On what? On which page? Oh, sorry. Distinguished colleagues. Senator Kau.
Mr. President.
Senator Yaya.
My name is Abaribe, Abia South. 72, Mr. President.
What does it say? Read.
No. Any senator may challenge the opinion of the president or the chairman by claiming a division. Mr. President, I claim a division.
In respect of?
We need to vote individually now. SB, put it to vote! Put it to vote!
You're taking you. I'm not taking you. Nobody will listen.
Why is it that all of a sudden these are mics are working?
Point of order.
Distinguished colleagues. Distinguished colleagues.
Point of order.
To ensure clarity, I want to put a vote.
Point of order, Mr.
To ensure clarity, I'm coming. Distinguished colleagues, in line with our rules.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Distinguished, please 1 minute. Senator Abaribe, 1 minute. Arising from page 1575 of the votes and proceedings as amended and adopted, you will see the list of conference committees, the senators as conferees on the Electoral Bill Amendment 2026. The information we have is that our counterpart in the House of Representatives are 12 in number, while we have 9 here. So we just have to move our number to 12 so that we can have 12. Committee, when you meet, you know that this is a matter of urgency. I believe that if you're able to conclude within the next few days or 1 week, the president should be able to sign this amended electoral bill into an act of parliament within this month of February. So I wish you a worthy deliberation with your colleagues.